welcome. I am Chow Chow. Today we're playing Final Fantasy 14. I think the last time we killed Leviathan. I just remember that, to be honest. I know we killed Leviathan, and then now we're on the next part of the quest, right? I remember, what was it? There's like crystals that were stolen, and also we ended up finding that guy. We ended up meeting that guy that was claiming to kill Titan again, which was pretty funny. I forget his name. But anyways, we're gonna continue the MSQ again today. Where is it? There's New Game Plus. There we go. I believe the ninja lady was helping us as well. And then I believe they were like, talking about, we can teach people how to be ninjas. Alright, where does it want us to go? We need when you agree, the thing? Did I not accept the quest? No. Okay, so how do I find it? Okay, she's over here somewhere. Alright, let's teleport there. I'm sorry about missing the trying to stream at 6. It's just hard for me to wake up then, right? Because I usually stay up pretty late, and then I go to sleep around like 2 or 4 in the morning usually. So it's kind of hard for me to make that time. I'm gonna try and I'll try and do it. Like, I'll always try and intend to wake up that time, and then hopefully there are some times where I do wake up early, and then I can do those early streams, right? Alright. Because I'd like to even things out. Like, I still... Because I want to do the Mass Effect 3 earlier in the day, and then swap between... what's it called? Oh wait, I think I went the wrong way. But swap between Wind Waker and Final Fantasy 14 during the normal time. That way I don't get burnt out on either of the games. Alright. We just need to go back here. I'm assuming it's just below here, right? I had fun. I was playing a bunch of like Triple Triad last night. That's what kept me up. I was trying to collect all the cards. I was doing pretty well too. I ended up getting some achievements for it, for fighting the NPCs. Alright, the Admiral has informed me of the arrangement. I have in my keeping a letter of introduction for Lady Agree. To the south stands a gate leading to a pier for smaller fishing vessels. Look for an inconspicuous highland man there and press the letter to him and serves the gatekeeper of sorts. Okay. Alright, let's go do that then. Okay, he's back over here. Oh no, it's just talking about the Rogues Guild, right? Which, in order to get unlock Ninja, you gotta first get Rogue to 30. I kind of miss how it used to be in Final Fantasy 14 that you'd have to level up. Like, in order to be a Paladin, you had to level up, I believe, Gladiator and White Mage. You had to get Gladiator to 30 and White Mage to 15, and then you could finally be a Paladin, right? I kind of wish it still did it that way, to be honest, because it makes it more interesting. Yeah, it's like inconvenient, but it's also just more fun, right? Alright, I need maybe I gotta go around this way, I think. And we're in our little Sao glam, as normal, which is the glam I usually like to use. But yeah, I had a really good day yesterday as well. Playing Wind Waker. And then, honestly, like, I might honestly stream most likely during Saturday. Just because I really want to play more of Wind Waker. So I might do a little bit more than I normally do, because I'm having fun with it. Alright. Got business with me, Venturer. Alright. So, you're the woman the Admiral sent word of. I was hoping I might catch a glimpse of Thancred, too. Been a while since I saw his shite-eaten grin. But when with all that does-eyed wenches about, I expect he got his hands full. Ah, and you must be the Far Easterner. What Melibub says, want to train with us. Welcome to Limsa, my lady. I am a Guri of Doma. 'Tis an honor to make your acquaintance. I must confess, when first I learned of your organization, I had certain preconceptions as to the nature of your membership. It would seem I was mistaken. You're not the first person to say that, lass. Lim's a city of pirates, to be sure, and pirates don't give two farts about keeping a spotless reputation. They hardly need a secret society to do their dirty work. Might be as my people and I keep to the shadows, but we got nothing to be ashamed of. It's simply better for business that we remain unseen. And so you have developed fighting techniques suited to this purpose, I see. Know that the practitioners of my art, too, are denizens of shadow, to sit in stealth, that their strength lies. There is much we might learn from another, I think. Then what in the seven hells are we waiting for? If you come with us, Yuguri, to do what's it, we can get acquainted in more private surrounds. Ha! That didn't come out right, did it? Lady Chow, I shall remain with these people for a time, that I might study their ways. Though I am loath to be separated from my countrymen, I take solace in the knowledge that they are in best of hands. You have been a true friend to us Domans. No words would suffice to express my gratitude. Ere long, I hope to begin imparting my martial knowledge to the people of Eorzea. When the time comes, it would be my honor to welcome you as a student. Well, we're already level 90 ninja. Even though I never play it. Alright. Through the maelstrom. Okay, much has occurred since first I beheld Eorzea from the galleon's deck. Suffice to say, I did not envisage being invited to play a part in your noble struggle. But forgive me, I have kept you over long. Doubtless you have pressing business of your own. Rest assured that I no longer require an escort in this land. When next you meet Lady Minfilia, pray relay to her my humblest thanks. Okay, we just gotta go talk to Minfilia. Alright. She should be in more donuts. Alright. There we go. I think I forgot to get all the cards from the NPC and more donuts. So I'm gonna have to do that later off screen. Alright, so where do we gotta go? Oh, it's near here, right? Oh yeah, it's over here. It's this direction. Okay, it's just in here. Alright. Let's go talk to Minfilia. Hello.
reflecting upon the events which took place during our visit to Vilbrand. If you have a moment, I would share my conclusions with you. Please, bear with me.
Okay.
When the Sahagin Elder summoned Leviathan, he employed the power we have come to know as the Echo. Though I cannot well explain the how of it, it would seem he became immortal in so doing. When the Admiral subsequently slew him, his spirit emerged from his lifeless flesh, a consciousness shorn of physical form.
Yeah.
Thus transfigured, he took up residence in the body of his minion with the ease of a man donning a favorite glove. Long have I known that the Echo allows one to pass through the walls of a man's soul, but never did I imagine that it could free us from our own flesh, nor less that our souls could then occupy the next corporeal vessel to take our fancy.
Yeah, seems pretty useful.
It was of this that Elizabeth spoke, an existence which knows neither cessation nor oblivion. And yet, though the Sahagin had mastered his gift and thereby become immortal, he was by no means invulnerable. As we both bore witness, he was ultimately absorbed into Leviathan.
Yeah.
And the import of this observation? If the Ascians' mode of existence is indeed the same, it can be inferred that they too are not invulnerable, that they can be destroyed.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta kill their soul, right?
There exists a legend which tells of souls who are reborn upon the cusp of each umbral calamity, that they might stay the encroaching darkness. To most, it is but a fairy tale, yet recent events have given me cause to wonder. Could the legend in fact refer to the Echo? Much and more yet remains unknown, but I am confident that all will become clear in time. For the present, however, what matters is that the key to defeating the Ascians may at last be within sight.
Yep.
With Urianger's aid, it is my hope that I shall fathom this matter ere long. Oh, I was just about to send for you, my friend. Is Artemis?
Grave tidings from the Sharlayan motherland, my lady. It doth concern our distant allies, the students of Valdesian.
Hmm?
What of them?
My lady, the Isle of Val, which for many years hath been the Order's home, is no more.
No more? Whatever do you mean?
I relate only that which hath been conveyed unto me by our agents. An etheric wave of the highest magnitude was recorded in the region. Soon thereafter, 'twas observed that the isle had ceased to be.
Hmm.
'Tis postulated that a magic was evoked, like in power to Ultima.
12 preserve.
Alright. That's probably what we're gonna have to deal with next, right?
If there are no other matters, I move that today's meeting be adjourned.
It is done, my lord. Forgive my impertinence, my lord, but these orders, I am uncertain as to what end they serve.
Revolution.
Lalafell's doing what Lalafels do best, trying to take over the world. Alright. Oh, we're still on part 5. Okay. The Great Divide. our friends, the very Isles itself, everyone and everything. No, it avails us not to speculation. Oriander will send word if there are any developments. Until such a time as he does, we must remain firmly focused on that which is within our power to change. With that in mind, I would speak of a different matter, one closer to home. It concerns aetheric fluctuations, which we have previously attributed to good King Moogle Mog the 12th. That the king is no more is a blessing for which we have you to thank. Yet all is not well in the Twelveswood. Our latest readings reveal ongoing etheric disturbances of considerable magnitude. They may even suggest the presence of a primal. Needless to say, the mere possibility warrants imminent investigation, and I would have you. Acelia, I do not wish to interrupt, but we have a problem. What matter of problem? A band of refugees hailing from Ul'dah this time are come to Revenant's Toil, seeking asylum. It would seem they expect us to afford them the same treatment we gave to the Domans. At present, they are in the seventh heaven, awaiting a formal response. I see. Mayhap this was to be expected. I shall meet with them at once. Nasilia, you know full well we haven't the resources to accommodate many more people. Consider what will happen if you do this. Word will spread and more will follow. Yeah, you gotta kick them out. Your opinion is duly noted, but I will hear their suit. You can hear them, but you can still say no. Chow, I should be grateful for your presence at the meeting. Alright. Where's the seventh heaven at? Is that like outside the headquarters? I know like seventh heaven is like a reference, I believe, to Final Fantasy VII. I think it's like one of Tifa's limit breakers or something, right? From what I remember. I think the way you unlock that limit break was by doing something like on the piano or something in her house at whatever the city that Cloud and Tifa are from. From what I remember. You had to like play a certain tune or whatever. Apologize for keeping you waiting. My name is Minfilia, and I lead the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. 12 be praised, it is you. We're ready and willing to work, same as the Domans. Just give us a task and we'll see it done. Pray calm yourselves. I appreciate your enthusiasm, but I know not of your situation. Beg your pardon, Ascendant. I ain't so good with words. We've been living off the scraps of Ul'dah for years now, trying to piece together a life to replace the one we took. They say they're working, but they're not for an honest man, not as wouldn't sully his soul sooner than his palms. Alright, he's just going on a pity tangent. Alright, he's just complaining about working or whatever, I don't know. Or poor working conditions, maybe. I don't know what's going on. Alright. I fear the situation is rather more complicated. While it is true that we accepted the Doman's petition for aid, that decision was the product of extraordinary circumstances. I sympathize deeply with your plight, but pray understand that it is not possible for an organization of our means to aid all who have been affected by the calamity. And so it was with great regret that I must deny your request. But we've nowhere else to go. You're turning your back on us? If I might have a word. Nataru is out amiss. And ill tidings from Ul'dah. My lady, Alphinaud has been wounded. What? How's it? Is it serious? I cannot say for certain, but I fear it might be according to the flames. The refugees started a riot. They went wild, apparently, lashing out at any and anyone. Okay, everyone. Okay. That can't be right, but would they? They must have been provoked. The demonstration was meant to be peaceful. Seven hells. Now the Blades have an excuse. They'll round us up and kill anyone who tries to resist. Ascendant, please, if you won't help us build us a new life, at least help us keep the ones we got. Go away. My lady, we are not ones to stand idly by and watch innocents suffer. However, until we know more of the circumstances surrounding the riot, I am not certain what aid, if any, we can provide. If the authorities determine that the refugees attacked without provocation, then those responsible will have to answer for their actions. How can you be so blind? Find Alphanaud, and quickly. If he is in danger or worse, I would have you and none other by his side. Alright, well, let's go find Alphanaud. Alright, let's go to Ulda. Alright, well, it's good to know that it's in the entrance to the city. Alright. Where is it, though? Some weird music playing. It might be due to the Easter. I think it's like an Easter and Little Ladies event. We might do that, honestly, on stream. I'm not sure. No, I should probably, if I do it on camera, I should make it a video. But I'm probably not. Alright, there's Alphanaud.
Come, you must have gathered by now that Tataru is given to exaggeration. As you can see, I am quite well. Ulda, on the other hand, is not. This riot was anything but an isolated incident. There is a restlessness in the air. Tensions long simmering are at last threatening to boil over.
Alright.
Ulda is a nation infamous for the great disparity between the wealthy and the poor. The majority of the populace accepts this state of affairs because they believe that every man bears responsibility for his own lot in life.
I would argue that's true.
To an Ulda, money is the foremost, and some would say the only measure of a man's worth. Small wonder that the wealthiest wield the greatest influence. So where do the refugees fit into this social hierarchy? What place is there for those who fled Alameda and the destruction of the calamity? Plainly, there is none. They have no wealth, no power, and no worth. To the Uldan way of thinking, they may as well not exist. Choosing to ignore their existence, however, is patently not an option. General Raoban and the Sultana understand this, which is why they ordered the immortal flames to provide the refugees aid and succor. Yet none would dispute that the expenses incurred by this policy grow by the day, with no end in sight.
Yeah, I mean, I would argue if they want to be in Ulda, they'd have to become Uldans, right? Can't just let them, you know, it's like...
And this has prompted more and more Uldans to question their obligation to aid these worthless warriors. While more and more refugees have come to resent their treatment at the hands of the sneering citizenry. shared by the rest of the monetarists. And you may be sure they make no effort to conceal their opinions. It was only a matter of time before the refugees united in protest. Nor is it any surprise that some among them would ultimately resort to violence.
Yeah. That's probably why you shouldn't let him in.
That the Immortal Flames should choose this of all occasions to engage in joint training exercises with the other Grand Companies. By the time they return, the situation may well have deteriorated beyond mending.
Alright, the Great Divide. As I told you before, it was all inevitable that the incident... Okay, he's just gonna say what he already said, right? Okay. Speak to Raban at the Hall of the Flames. Okay. Isn't too far away. Well, I mean, Raban was able to make it, and he's from Alamigo. I mean, I don't get why all the other Alamigans can't do the same. I mean, they're just being little bitches, as far as I'm concerned. Oh, I like her outfit. It looks pretty cool. Okay, what was her name? It was, Panda's Kitten. Okay. Alright, looks like it's over here. Alright, there's a Raban. Now is not a good time, Chow. My hands are full dealing with the refugees. Precisely the matter we wish to discuss, General. Alphinaud, back on your feet already. You may credit my swift recovery to your Chirurgeons. My memories of the riot are still somewhat muddled. I trust you managed to regain control of the situation. Not entirely. We secured the city soon enough, but not before the unrest had spread to the surrounding territories. Pocket of resistance remained throughout Vanaland. We have sent what forces we can spare to root out the last of the belligerents, but progress is slow. They are damnably elusive. I can well imagine, given that the majority of refugees live outside the walls, it stands to reason that they would know the lay of the land. What I do not understand is how they came to be well prepared. Before my little accident, I observed that several of the refugees were armed, and not with butcher's knives or pitchforks, but with martial weaponry. I need hardly add that such equipment is costly. None can deny that the tensions between the Uldan citizenry and the refugees' populations have increased since the Domans were turned away, but would that motivate a starving man to purchase arms in lieu of food? I think not. And what of those who have not even a single gil to spend, who could not survive without the aid provided by the Immortal Flames? Surely they would sooner sell a weapon than bring it to bear against their benefactors. Come to the point. Well, obviously they're funded. That's what the point is. Someone's giving it to them. Very well. My point, General, is that the powder keg of discontent was not set alight by chance. These events were deliberately set in motion, and now order must be restored. That is my first duty. Until it is done, any investigation can wait. I do not have time to discuss this. My scouts will be returning anon. The General is no fool. He keeps his own counsel, and with good cause. Were he to claim without the necessary proof that these riots were instigated by outside forces, the monetarists would accuse him of attempting to shirk responsibility. After all, he and the Sultana have been the most outspoken proponents of refugee aid. Regardless, they will face harsh criticism in the days ahead. Our allies may stumble upon the truth in time, but I have far more faith in your abilities, Chow. Therefore, I propose we conduct our own investigation, independent of the authorities. to that end, okay, so we're just, yeah, he's just telling us to go, look it up ourselves. Alright. Let's go do that, then. Alright, speak with the Swift. You look as though you have something to say, Chow, do you? What you ask is no simple favor. Alright, we're basically just telling him we want to investigate, right? Okay. So, speak with Brass Blades and Lost Hope. Where's that at? It's Blackbrush. Okay, let's go there. Let's fly on over. Okay, they're both here. I'll just go through it slowly in case anybody wants to read it. Alright, that's him. Friend of the Sultana, are we? Alright, I guess he sent a report or something. Ugh. Alright, there we go. There's one guy we gotta speak to still. Okay. Alrighty. Oh, don't hurt me. I'm not one of them. Okay. He's talking about that church that Sid was at, I think. Okay. Alrighty. Oh yeah, didn't it, Minfilia mention that there was, like, aetheric disturbance in Gridania? That probably means we're gonna fight Ramu soon. I imagine he's the next, primal on the chopping block that we gotta kill. Alright. What are you doing? Don't draw, don't draw, don't draw, don't draw, don't draw. Okay. We just gotta soothe him because he's scared. Alright, it'd be here. It'd be soothe. If I can find it. Those are all added emotes. There's Psych. Would be faster if I just typed it, but I just want to look for it. Oh, there we go. Who are you and what do you want? Oh, it's true. I followed the merchant and may the gods strike me down for my folly. Okay. You must take, he said, when we asked how, reveal the cache of weapons. Okay, so he bought weapons from a merchant of some kind. He was trying to instigate people against each other. Okay. Okay, so what is he saying? Alright. Okay, well, let's go to the next area. We'll go on our car. How about that? I need a... I wonder if I sold the things I put on the market. I ended up figuring out I had a bunch of tinctures of strength on my inventory that I wasn't aware of. And I ended up crafting food in the game as well. I'm just putting them on the market board so I can make more money. I'm almost at 100 million gil, which is nice. I'm trying to figure out where I'm supposed to go. Why is that? Why can I not reach that? That's dumb. Maybe we can go in here. It's not there. Well, this is the wrong way, obviously. Alright, there must be like another, like, maybe it's an underground entrance. This is so... Oh, here we go. I think it's here. Go down here. There we go. Desperate refugee. 7 hells, they found us. Everyone grab your gear and make for the rendezvous point. So that's your game. Is it? Okay. Do we have to fight them? Oh, we do. We have to fight other refugees. Okay, well, let's kill them. I'll teach them to not be productive members of society in Ulda. Yeah. Alright, there's more. Alright, how many are there? There we go. Just talk to you now? Yes, Neil. Alright. Okay, speak with the terrified refugee. Okay. Well, now that we dealt with this guy, let's go back to the other one that I guess was more regretful about being a hooligan of some kind, being a felon. Alright. You've returned, did you? Find my brethren. What of the twins? What happened? Alright. Well, they're all dead. What do you have to say when it was over? I wasn't paying attention. Alright. What is he gonna have us do now? Okay, waiting until the flames withdrew their forces from the vicinity. Alright. Alright, well, let's find the merchant, I guess. I guess that's what we're doing now. I was under the impression that there was, like, multiple things of the Resistance. Like, they'd be in other zones, but it seems like they're just in this zone. Alright. Alright. Who are you? Have you seen my parents? Well, I probably killed them. They told me to stay here with the others. They said they'd be back soon, but it's been days. They left with the man from Ulda. The man said they were gonna change everything, make it so we can live inside the walls with everyone else. Liked it when he said that. I didn't like it when he talked about making the rich people pay. Everyone looked so angry and I got scared. Say, miss, are you looking for someone? Yeah, I'm looking for someone stirring up trouble. You mean the man who left with my parents, but I don't know where he... Wait, look over there. I think that's him. Who's that? Well now, which of these gullible fools shall be my next victim? Ooh, ah! He's getting away. Go get him, miss. If I could, I feel like if I was in that situation, like, obviously her parents are probably dead. I'd probably, like, try and adopt them, maybe. If the game gave me that option. Alright. Alright. You, stop right there, criminal scum. You again? Why are you pursuing me? You've been war profiteering. Treason, revolution, that's preposterous. Who has filled your head with these lies? Refugees, the self-same refugees who terrorize the streets of Ulda? Ha! You have no evidence to prove your accusation, none. Well, maybe I can beat it out of you then. No, I will not accompany you to the Hall of Flames. You have no right to detain me. For the sake of argument, let us say I did the things you claim. Surely you don't think I give corns arse about politics. It was business, only business. It's a confession. We both know I'm not the one you want. However, if you agree to protect me, I swear I shall tell you everything. Yeah, that's more like it. Oh, no! He committed suicide! What's all this commotion? 7 hells. Tell the others to spread out and search the area. The killer may still be close. That's what happens when you work for powerful people. If you cross them, you just end up getting depressed and commit suicide all of a sudden. Alright. But know more about your relationship with the victim, as well as the events leading up to his death. This man was responsible for the recent riots. Mayhap we owe his murder a debt of gratitude. In any case, it is obvious you are not one of whom we seek. You may carry out with your investigation, Scion. Okay. Yeah. It was isn't that thing with, like, Boeing recently that the guy was, like, saying, oh, yeah, like, all these things, they cut corners and a lot of the things don't work, and then, you know, we just ended up committing suicide randomly. It's like everybody knows what really happened. He got whacked. Okay, I gotta go back to the Hall of the Flames. No, I'm glad I know about that now, because now if I ever take a plane, I'm never gonna take Boeing. Alright. Okay, let's go talk to Swift. What news, Chow? Where's the merchant? Murdered? Damn it, all of the seven hells. He was not simply murdered, Chow. He was silenced. Too many knew his face, and he was ready to divulge his secrets. Do not despair, though. We may be closer to identifying the true orchestrator of these riots than you realize. Okay. The Flames General left word that you were proceed to the Fragrant Chamber as soon as you returned. He wished to discuss your recent discoveries as well as the results of our own investigation. Okay. Well, let's go talk to Raban. We gotta go to the elites neck of the woods in Ulda. All right. Ready? Let's go to... No, it's the Chamber of Rule. There we go. Alright. It's a Shaggy Orion. Okay. Wait, is that the person's name or the chicken's name? Oh, no, it's the person's name. That was the name of the pet. We have been expecting you, madam. Please proceed inside.
Commander Swift has kept us apprised of your recent activities. You've made great strides towards quelling the violence.
Despite our best efforts to determine what provoked this uprising, truth continues to elude us. Have you uncovered aught which might shed some light on the mystery?
This information does not leave this room. The Syndicate's decision to reject the Doman refugees' appeal for asylum had lasting repercussions. A number of those displaced by the calamity claimed it was proof of a policy of discrimination.
I mean, how would it be it would be like discrimination towards Domans, not Alamegans.
Together with a
Or people from Alamigo.
they organized a series of demonstrations to protest against the Sultanate. Demonstrations which became heated, but did not descend into violence. Until a certain incident served as a call to arms.
A unit of brass blades sent to supervise a demonstration loosed arrows upon unarmed protesters. It was this atrocity which prompted the refugees to take up arms. I need not tell you what followed.
Okay, so it seems like it's the Uldo's fault then. Yeah, you can't be doing that.
We assumed at first that the attack was born of a miscommunication. When emotions run high, they happen. But suspicions were raised regarding the unit's commanding officer, whom I ordered interrogated. Sure enough, our fears were soon confirmed. The dog confessed that a merchant had offered him coin to give the order. A merchant in the employ of Teleji Adeleji.
Teleji Adeleji. But he spoke in favor of the Doman's cause, and has ever seemed sympathetic towards the refugees' plight. Why would he do such a thing?
Because he's a Lalafell? That's what we do?
Know you of the Cartano Reclamation Bill? It is a proposal to annex the Cartano Flats so that refugees may establish permanent settlements.
When last I looked, that was disputed territory.
Aye. Some might even call it a battlefield.
Yeah, I mean, Lalafells are evil. What do you expect?
Bahamut was greatest at the Cartano Flats. That much is common knowledge. What is less well known is that his rampage laid bare ancient Alagon ruins, of which no record existed. There are certain differences of opinion as to how these ruins should be handled, which is why each nation maintains a military presence in the region to this day. Yet differ though we may, we are still allies. Therefore, in the interest of preserving the Eorzean alliance, we have reached an agreement. Any conflict which may arise during the course of military exercises in the region shall have no bearing on relations between our nations.
Oh, and then this might be when they added PvP, maybe? I don't know. This looks familiar. Maybe that's what they're talking about.
Of this delicate state of affairs, Teleji Adeleji proposed the Cartano Reclamation Bill. A shameless bloody ruse which stands to benefit him in but one conceivable way. If successful, he will gain control over the disputed territory under the guise of assisting in the resettlement effort. And you can be sure he'll build an orphanage next to every Alagon ruin.
The man would threaten the unity of the Eorzean alliance and risk countless lives for personal gain.
Yeah?
He walks a path all his own, independent of any faction and beholden to none of his fellows on the Syndicate.
By inciting the less fortunate to violence, he hopes to convince others that the Cartano Reclamation Bill is the only viable solution. His sympathy for the plight of the Domans was not but posturing to gain credibility with the refugees. Of that there can be no doubt.
Forgive me, but what could possibly motivate Teleji Adeleji to go to such lengths? What is so special about these ruins that he would risk his position on the Syndicate, and, most likely, charges of treason against the Sultanate?
Omega.
Pardon?
An Alagon monstrosity, not unlike the Ultima weapon. Mayhap larger, we know not. It has yet to be fully excavated. Alagon inscriptions indicate that it was created to fell Bahamut himself. If accurate, it might explain why Nail Van Darnus chose to bring the Red Moon down upon the Cartano Flats. Given the ends he went to ensure Eorzea's annihilation, destroying the one weapon which could stay the Elder Primal may well have seemed like good sense.
When first I bore witness to the power of the Ultima weapon, I doubted the evidence of my senses. And now you tell me there is another such weapon. One which could contend with Bahamut. Bahamut!
Alright.
Aye, we were skeptical ourselves. Truth be told, until the Ultima weapon's existence came to light, we thought the inscription had been mistranslated.
At present, Omega is more akin to a fossil than a tool of war, having long since ceased to function. As such, its true potential cannot accurately be gauged. However, if someone were to restore it, as the Garleans did the Ultima weapon, I have little doubt that he would wield untold power.
Power enough to subjugate Uldar like as not, and the rest of Eorzea besides, which is doubtless why Teleji Adeleji yearns to have it.
That he should aspire to world domination. He who has ever walked 2 paces behind Lord Lolorito in matters of commerce.
'Tis in acknowledgement of his own limitations that he seeks this power. Woe betide us all should we allow him to have it.
Yeah, I think I should have that power.
Pray waste no time chasing rabbits. Only a fool would believe that secrets can be kept in Uldar.
It would seem the implications of the Sultanate's refugee problem are rather more far-reaching than we assumed.
Awesome. Okay, let's get the next one. Alright, I should be glad to know the truth, and yet thought that all this chaos was the product of one man's lust for power sickens me. How long do you think they intended to hide the existence of Omega from the Scions that they even felt the need to do so is most troubling? It would be in our best interest to learn more about the military activities. Okay. Are we investigating more, or what are we doing? Oh yeah, it's that one girl. Let's go try and help her out. I was looking for you, miss. You said you were looking for the man who left with my parents. You know this girl? Yeah. So we visited Stone's Throw as well, I see. Do you find the man? Were my parents with him? They were not, I'm afraid. However, I can think of several places that they might be. If you'd like, we can go and look for them together. Really? You'd help me look, mister? Of course, but first, I must needs finish speaking with my friend. She's telling me a secret, you see, so no one else is allowed to listen. Mayhap you could wait for me by the pillar over there. We require but a moment. Okay, mister, I'll be waiting. I'll take her to the quicksand. Mayhap Mamadi will know what to do. A legion of Garleans and Aether-starved primals, even dealing with an Ascian would be preferable to the charade. Sometimes I fear Menphilia is too ambitious. We rush hither and yon in response to threats as they arise. Okay. Chow, this is Menphilia. I know this is sudden, but I must ask you to return to Revenant's Toil with all due haste. Okay. This must be about Ramu. The 12s would, then the primal threat she spoke of before has been confirmed. I have received no reports of Ixal activity, which leaves the Sylphs. Go, Chow, you know as well as I that the appearance of a primal takes precedence over all else. Okay. Let's go deal with that. I'm actually going to probably do the primal stuff tomorrow. I'm going to do the event, the Easter event right now. And then I think that would take me 30 minutes to do it most, maybe. But then I'll end that, and then I'm going to take a little bit of a break, but I might play more of Wind Waker. I'm having so much fun playing that. Let's go, well, first of all, let me, yeah, I have the quest. Okay, so we need to suspend this for now. But let's go, I think the event is in New Gridania, if I remember correctly. Well, let's do the Easter event. I don't know if it's supposed to be Easter or Little Ladies' Day, right? I think Little Ladies' Day is like supposed to be from a Japanese holiday or something. I don't know. Okay. I believe the quest starts in the amphitheater. I wonder what you get for doing it. Oh, it's playing my favorite song. Okay. Okay. The Princess and the Eggs. Welcome, my friend. I take it the hatchling tide decorations have caught your eye. Oh, Chow, is that really you? I had hoped it might see you again, but I did not dare assume nonetheless. It warms my heart that you are eager to revel in hatchling tide once more. Alright. Alright. This year, it was again a dream that sparked my imagination. A dream of a Gabadoo, massive and marvelous, standing upon the stage where else but in Ul'dah, so many malms away. Okay, wreathed in radiant flowers of pink, the daring Gabadoo held in her hands an egg decorated most lavishly. And there is but one time of the year when the sandy brown of the city is scented by peach blossoms in full bloom. Yes, I speak of Little Lady's Day. The message of Mistress Alpolo's dream was clear. Combine the spirit of hatchling tide and Little Lady's Day to create the most exciting day the jewel of the city has seen. Naturally, we sought out those in charge of the event and brought our proposal before them. It's a pleasure as always, Chow. I see ours is not the only celebration which can boast for selfless assistance. Mistress Alpable's proposal was quite unprecedented, and so confident was she in her vision that she has already secured the services of a performer and his Gabadoo companion before meeting with us. I regret to say, not all Ul'dah share in her convictions. Many doubt the safety of such an act, which has brought our plans for Little Lady's Day to a standstill. The trepidation is not without cause, mind you. Some 15 years ago, a supposedly tame Gabadoo ran amok in the city streets, causing untold harm. Okay. When the Seneschal informed us of the circumstances, I got to thinking we could hold a hatchling tide event here in Gridania, with the Gabadoo as the main attraction. Not only would this lift the spirits of Gridania's people, but it would prove that those in Ul'dah that the Gabadoo poses no danger. Surely that would put any doubts to rest. In fact, the performers have already arrived. Noda and I were treated to a display of their show, and I must say, never have I seen a Gabadoo so pretty and sweet. Out of all the paths forward, we could have taken this seemed to be the only one which might please all parties. I came to Gridania at once so I could act as a witness for my peers in Ul'dah. Since you're here, might you accompany me to the show? Someone as well versed in the realms of beastkin as you may be singularly qualified to tell us just how docile the Gabadoo is. Alright, well, I hope I get a bunch of eggs. Eggs, quite unusual form of pavement, but I believe Mistress Alpo has plenty. Regardless, the look of your face says you agree to my proposal. Many thanks, and I look forward to what is sure to be a fascinating show. Well then, all is settled. The show of a lifetime awaits at Bent Branch Meadows. You had best not tarry. Agreed, let us make our way there and speak with Alamon, the performer in charge. Oh, I can hardly wait. Alright, we'll do the seasonal event, and then we'll take a break, maybe, and then we might play Wind Waker again. Alright, where is the... It's in Bent Branch Meadows. Let's go there. Okay. Looks like they're hiding over here. Oop, I fell down. Oh, come on, get back up. How do I get back up here? Alright, we're gonna need to get on our mount. We're too small. Okay, he's over here. Ooh, it's a pink Gabadoo. I wonder if the reward is having it as a mount. Oh, didn't see you there. Can we help you? Greetings, I'm the Royal Seneschal in charge of making Little Ladies' Day most memorable for all ladies of the realm. Mistress Alpo has informed us that you have quite the show prepared for us. We've been waiting for you. You'll be hard-pressed to pick your jaw up off the floor after you see what my PD has in store for you. Okay. I've been watching over her ever since the day I found her wandering the wilderness, all by her lonesome. We spent ages looking for her family, but now is suppose we're all each other has. Petey, a lovely name to be sure, and those flowers are the peach blossoms, I dare say. She is the very picture of a little lady's day princess. Haha, I'm glad to hear that. And I know Petey is too. She's thought of little else since the moment Miss Alpo came to us with her peculiar request. There's nothing in the world we love more than hearing an audience cheer, and I think this time we'll earn that and then some. We call this one Egg Surprise. Go on, Petey. That was astounding. Impressive, ain't it? And all it took was a few glamour prisms. Of course, that was where the genius was required. It took us days and nights of racking our brains to figure out how to capture the spirit of two celebrations. In the end, though, I think we did about as good a job as we could have been expected. Now here comes the rub. Ever since we arrived in Gridania, Petey's been a little on edge. Hate to see her like this, but I think I figured out what's causing it. As you just saw, she's got no problem performing in front of an audience of two, but when a whole gaggle of revelers showed up not too long ago, she just froze up. I see, she must not be used to such large crowds. Luckily, I managed to save the show by climbing atop her head. That set her mind at ease and helped her find her courage. But I ain't as young as I used to be, and my knees are already crying out in protest at the prospect of climbing her again. But you, on the other hand, I reckon you got plenty of melms left in those adventuring legs of yours. Might I trouble you to join our merry trope and support Petey during her star turn? All you have to do is climb atop her head toward the crowd, show them our act, and tell the spectators to come to me for an egg of their own. Still plenty to go around. Yeah, of course we can do that. Okay. Trust me, Petey. We'll love having you aboard. Now's our chance to get these eggs into the hands of the eager Gridanians. She's too timid to wander off on her own, so if something else demands your attention, she'll make her way back to me. Now get out there and give Gridania an egg surprise. Okay. Alright, let's go scare the crap out of people. I'd be terrified if this thing just showed up. Alright, what did I just see? Oh, this must be that performing Gabadoo I heard so much about. Good show, good show. I think I'll get an egg of my own to remember this by. Okay. Looks like there's two more. Oh, it can fly too. Okay. I don't see any eggs. Is this the right place? Oh, okay, yeah, I gotta do the thing. I forgot. Oop, no, okay, I did it anyways. That was amazing. The rabbits were so adorable. And the crown of peach blossoms is so pretty. I wonder if they'll give them out with the egg. Let's go find out. I like the music that plays when you write it. Alright. Alright, oh my stars, what manner of... Oh, you're promoting Hatchling Tide. Yes, I knew that, of course. Splendid trick that was, truly. I never knew Gobadoos to be adept at anything besides eating, but you've expanded my horizons. Mayhap I'll partake in the festivities this year after all. Okay. We gotta go back to the dude over there. Good work, Chow. Same goes for you, PD. I could hardly pass around the eggs fast enough. And it looks like PD managed to conquer her fears. Let's hope these ovulations are enough to conquer the seneschals. Alright. Okay, yeah, we get PD's horn. Okay. Well, I've been a bystander in affairs for so far. What I've seen has been truly inspiring. PD is possessed not only of a kind heart, but the soul of an entertainer as well. I would have her be a main attraction of our stage in Ul'dah on behalf of the Little Ladies' Day Planning Committee. I invite you to our city as honored guests. Well, I'm not one to decline such an eager invitation. Consider it accepted. But first, I'd best tell Miss Alipo that she'll be needing more eggs. Go on to Ul'dah. We'll find our own way there before long. Wonderful. Then I shall depart at once and make the stage ready for your arrival. You've helped tremendously already, but there's no denying that PD has taken a shine to you. Might you watch over her in Ul'dah for a while, just until she becomes accustomed to the crowds? Yeah, we don't want what happens in the beginning of the original Final Fantasy XIV, where the Gabadoo ends up killing people. Okay, alright, let's go to Ul'dah. Alright, let's go wherever this stage is and get this show on the road. Okay. Ah, you arrived. You'll be glad to know that I've managed to win over the planning committee with my story of PD's show. Ul'dah gates will be cast wide for her arrival. If she is amenable to the idea, I would have her be the star attraction on this year's stage. But the first order of the day is to spread the word. If we tell the citizens what we saw in Bent Branch Meadows, it may hope that they will welcome PD with open arms. And if her show is a success, then we will have managed a celebration which spans from Gridania to Ul'dah, painting smiles upon the faces of the realm's little ladies and egg fanatics alike. I shall stay here and drum up the interest that I can. Chow, pray here. Head to the steps of Thal and do the same. Meet me at the stage afterwards, and together can shower PD with applause. Okay. Alright, alright, PD, where are you? Oh, no, it's here. Okay. I thought maybe it was in the zone outside. Like in Gridania. Okay. Oh! Looks like I missed a triple triad thing here. Well, I'm gonna have to do that later then. Alright, well, let's go spread the good news about PD. A Gabadoo performer? Are they dangerous? I suppose a friend of mine was raving about the show she saw in Gridania. If it's the very same, I suppose it's worth a look. Okay. Wait a minute. There should be a little thing, a summoning bell here. I want to see if I sold anything. Ooh, I did. Okay. I know I had Evil Chow selling it. Entrust or withdraw gil. How much did we? Ooh, nice. We made about 880,000 gil. Nice. I have 76 million gil now. Nice. All right, let's go. Let's go and talk to the rest of the guys. Nagabadu here, Nilda. That dredges up terrible memories of the rampage I witnessed as a child. How do you know that won't happen again? Have you seen this Gabadu with your own eyes? Yeah, it brought countless smiles to the people of Gardania. Is that so? Well, I see no reason why you would lie to me. Very well, I shall go perhaps in this way I can conquer my fears. Alright. Okay. Alright. This should be the last citizen we need to speak to. I don't know, Gabadus. We're capable of anything more than mindless eating. Are you sure this show isn't just watching the beast chomping on hay? Yeah, so what if it is? You'll have a chance to see a Gabadu up close. Well, when you put it that way, besides, it's not as if I have aught else to do, alright. Look for me among the crowd. Okay, now we can go... It's at the Emerald Avenue. Let's just teleport over there, I guess. Alrighty, I'll be here, right? Alright. Alrighty. Would imagine this would be the end of the Easter event. I mean, this one was pretty quick to do. It only took like 18 minutes. I think the Christmas one took me a little while to do. Are they supposed to be like idols in like Japan? I know that's a big thing there. Little idol culture. My thanks, Chow. It seems word has spread even further than I had hoped. While this is cause for celebration, PD appears to be intimidated by the expectant gazes. Grrr. Of course, you could just hop on her head and she'd calm down, just like that, but we can't lean on you forever. Why don't you rally her spirits with some encouraging words, Chow? Seems she's warming to you, and I reckon she'd appreciate whatever you have to say. Okay, well, let's rally her up. Yeah! You know, she just has a little bit of stage fright is all. Truth be told, this is her first time performing alone in front of so many people. I can see why her legs won't listen to her heart. Don't worry, we're right here, Petey. Grrr. That did the trick. You really got a talent for lifting the spirits of the downtrodden, Chow. We are in your debt, truly. It's almost time. Lady Alpo should have arrived by now. Chow, pray join the bystanders and give Petey your heartiest cheer. Alright, we go here, right? And now for the final act. Bedecked in blooming flowers, the Gabadoo princess has prepared something unforgettable for all the little ladies out there. This is just how I envisioned it. It is my dream. And to think I've ever believed Gabadoos were not but wild beasts. Oh, I simply adore her. And Hatching Tide is even half as thrilling as this show. I'd best catch the next airship to Gerdania. All's well that ends well. The little ladies get a great show, and Hatchling Tides get more egg seekers. Their smiles are like so many flowers in full bloom. Petey will be the talk of Ulda for moons to come. That she will. That she will. I have to thank you, Miss Alapo, for giving us both the chance to bring a little brightness to so many lives. Okay. I think that should be it. I mean, we got the, he's gonna give us the, horn to summon Petey. Thank you, Petey, for bringing joy to the citizens of Ulda, especially when it's Little Ladies' Day. And that was better than I could ever imagine. Hatchling Tide and Little Ladies' Day both will be remembered as the highlights of the year. Couldn't have done it without your help, Chow. We will both be looking back on this experience with fondness for the rest of our lives. Speaking of which, I got to thinking maybe it's time I leave this performance business behind me and let Petey spread her wings. I think she'd be more than happy by your side if you'll have her. As for me, I have it in my mind to find a place to settle down and rest these old bones. I'd hate to tie Petey down just when she's found her passion. If you bring her along on your adventures, she'll be able to deliver smiles to corners of the world I've only heard tales of. Yeah, how could I say no? We love little Petey. Petey's so pretty. Truth be told, I only asked you as a formality, huh? I know I've placed her in good hands, Chow. I look forward to hearing of her exploits as I while these days away. Okay, I've never heard that used that way before. I don't mean to be rude, but I am required in Gerdania. Nernata must know just how perfectly my dream manifested. Okay, give the lass our regards, eh? I shall stay here in Ulda until the festivities end, and who knows, maybe longer. And with that, allow me to thank you personally, Chow. No princess in all the realm could have asked for a more devoted seneschal. And that includes Petey. Seeing you dote upon her so dutifully reminded me why I volunteered for this position in the first place. Although Petey's show has concluded, Little Ladies' Day has not. Pray enjoy all that we have prepared. And don't be afraid, be a stranger in Gerdania either. There we go. Alright. Awesome. Let's end up using that mount. There we go. Can summon PD now. I know there's like, where's the vendor? Are you a vendor? We don't need those. He just tells us about little ladies day. Doesn't really seem there's much stuff to buy, extra stuff to buy here. Alright, let's go teleport to Gridania and see if there's like a vendor there with extra goodies. Ugh. Alrighty, oh yeah, we gotta go to the amphitheater. That's where it's at. Okay, there's gotta be a vendor here too, right? There's probably... Is it you? No, it's not you. Is it you? No. Okay, it's just like confetti stuff, I guess. Okay, well that seems to be it. We got that done in like about 30 minutes. Let's go teleport to the FC house. There we go. Oh, my thing's going up. Alright, well, I need to take insulin right after I end this. Alright, well, let's see what the mount looks like when we actually have it. It's on page 1. Alright. Let's add to hotbar. I'll put it there. What does it do? This is cool. Oh, I just realized that my FC is right next to the fucking beach. Well, that's cool. I got some beachfront property. I only just noticed that now. Okay, well, let's do the thing. Is it just the same thing as the quest? Ah, there we go. Oh, neat. Alright. Well, I'm gonna end Final Fantasy XIV for today, and then tomorrow... I'm assuming we're gonna have to fight Ramu. Or not tomorrow, this is whenever I play this next, which should be Monday. Anyways, I will see you all later. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.